Hi. Live? Are we live, Jesse? We're live? Okay.
Live?
Just the audio, Aaron.
All right. Just the audio? All right.
So...
People of the internet, it's Sunday night. Welcome to the Sunday service. Please welcome your host, Aaron Reed.
Hey, Mom, turn down that rock and roll. I'm doing a show.
What?
Because usually it's young people who are cranking the rock and roll, but my mom does it. I don't live with my mom. I'm 31. I'm fucking make my own money. Okay. Hello. Hi, everyone. I'm Aaron Reed. I'm on the Sunday service. I'm on the team. We're a team. This is a show. This is an improv show online because of the plague. And yeah, that's not funny, but, you know, that's just real. I'm all about realness these days. So we're going to do improv. If you've never seen the show before, we do improv. So we take suggestions from the chat. Which is this whole stream is run by Jesse Lupini. Please give it up for Jesse. And yeah, we'll take suggestions from the chat, and then we'll turn that into some fun scenes. And we've got special guest Andrea Jin doing some stories and stand-up in the second half. Give it up for Andrea. It's going to be a fucking rock-tacular show. Okay, picture a monster truck with shades on, and then he tips his shades, and he's got Satan in the eyes. That's cool. I haven't done a show in a while or talked to many people, so this is nice. I've been sitting in parks alone until teenagers show up, and then I feel like I should leave. That's what I've been doing. Okay, cool. So I'm not the only one doing this show. Can you imagine? It could be okay.
It'd be fine. It'd be fine.
Yeah. Please give it up for your best friend and sometimes your greatest friend. It's Taz.
That's me.
Hey,
Yes.
why don't you ask for a suggestion just so that we can get warmed up for that?
Oh, cool. Yeah, totally. Hey, everyone. What is, when you looked at the clouds this week and you saw something you saw in the clouds? 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, type it out. Those are awesome. All right, thanks, Taz. You can stick around if you want.
Okay. I'm right here.
He's our resident plantologist. Please give it up for Space Maniac Ryan Beal.
Oh, whoa.
Planetologist.
Yeah, I heard plant. I was like, Taz is already there. Taz has more
That's
plants
Taz.
than I do.
Now, Ryan, did you hear about this parade of planets that happened on the 4th of July?
Just from you earlier, Aaron, in that they all lined up on the 4th of July like a little parade?
Like a little parade.
Or a gigantic one, because they're big.
Yeah, some of those planets are so big.
Most of them.
Okay. Hey, Ryan, why don't you
apologize?
Why don't you ask the people some planet-related question?
Oh, planet-related question. Okay. Planet-related question. Okay. If you could invent a new planet and plop it into our solar system, what would that planet be called in your imagination?
3, 2, 1, type it up.
Pork.
Fork?
Pork.
Pork. Oh, pork.
Pork.
Planet pork. Cool.
Pork.
Planet Pork.
All right.
Let's move on.
She's not listening.
She's awesome. You love her. She's got a dog. She's got it's Caitlin.
I knew you were talking about me.
Hey.
Caitlin, what? It's great
Aaron.
background. And
Thanks.
yeah. Why don't you ask the crowd? What?
They're just some old curtains.
Oh, nice. I don't have the infrastructure. I don't like. Yeah.
The infrastructure. It's not infrastructure.
Yeah. And you don't like, what don't you like?
What, having old curtains you just strung up behind you?
Yeah.
Like tax
Yeah.
dollars don't go to Caitlin's curtains.
Man, there's a lot of words I don't know. Kate, why don't you ask the crowd a words-related question?
Okay, great. A words-related question. Here's something. Please spell in the chat a word you always question, but this time spell it without questioning the way you think it should be spelt. Just trust your gut and make a mistake. What's the word that you always mess up? I'm interested.
Business is
good.
mine.
Island.
Yeah.
Island?
Patience.
Patience. Oh, like having patience?
Mm.
Militia too.
Oh, torque. Oh, torque. Yeah, see, I said it wrong. Oh, Taz chatted that. Okay, cool. All right, you heard him as a voice on the web, but he's emerged from the dark web to come to a show. It's Mark Chavez.
The dark web. King of the dark
What was I
web.
doing there, Aaron?
Flip around.
What was that? What?
I'm
King of the
just
dark
kidding.
web.
Dark web's evil. You're not there.
I'm not there. How are you? How is everyone? Oh, I haven't seen you all. How is everyone?
Hi.
Hey, Mark, why don't you ask him any sort of question you want? I don't even have any suggestions for
You're
you.
not going to help me get the question? Okay. What is a name of a drug that you might take that's made up? You know,
Or-
like you can not okay, but like make it sound like a drug, like a torcaminophen or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Or it sounds like a
Also, I'm still wearing shorts because why not?
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Nice
Mhm.
gams.
And last, never least, you might have seen him at the bus. He's about to take it, and you're on the bus, and you're happy he just got on the bus.
Oh.
It's Kevin Lee.
Oh, hi.
Next stop, friendship.
Thank you.
Friendship.
If you were on the bus, would you, on the count of three, if you're on the bus, would you hold on to a pole, sit down, or just surf? 1, 2, 3,
Just surf.
Surf it
A
up.
bit.
surf.
I just try not to touch people. When buses used to be packed and stuff.
Yeah.
You remember
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
anymore.
Mhm.
Great.
Great. So we're gonna get some suggestions. So right now we're gonna just do some open scenes. So we're gonna get some suggestions. So just throw out any suggestion on the motherfucking
Fucking
chat.
chat. Yes.
Like words you like, crystals, objects, wind instruments, anything like that. Anything you want. And we're
Very
gonna do
specific.
3 little scenes about it. What Tess?
Just very specific.
Yeah, I don't know, like any sort of stuff like that. So we'll just do a little banter while we wait for those suggestions, and then we'll jump right into it. Ryan, you've got a nice laser one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to apologize to people on Twitter about sending you to that worship site.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot to put the Sunday service after the youtube.com/c/Sunday service. So for those of you who are
And you got in trouble with all of us. Remember when we were all really mad at you?
Yes, that's why I was forced to apologize.
Yeah, this is your
Yeah.
All right,
Come
we got
on.
lots. Jesse, for this first scene, give me something.
yeah. We got oboe, cheese platter, bassoon.
Ooh, I like-
A lot of instruments.
Yeah, I called for that. Yeah, I like cheese platter.
You asked for it.
So this is going to be a scene with Ryan and Kevin inspired by cheese platter. Everyone give them a round of applause to get them going.
And here's the camembert, aged 2 years, pressed finely. I'll finish describing it, then I will feed you. Flavored with rosemary from our grounds. So you'd like me to place it in your mouth now?
I'm Rosemary, by the way.
Huh? Flavored with her?
Yes, her wit, her sense of
So she would do like stand up to the cheese?
yeah, she'd do stand up to the cheese, readings of her essays.
Just so I
and
could
cheese
better
is flavored with her sort of unique thought process.
So she's sort of a David Sedaris meets Jeff Foxworthy type.
Yeah, meets an herb.
Just so that I understand the cheese better, would you mind calling her back again and maybe having her perform some of her skits and materials?
For you, the top cheese critic in the country, anything. Rosemary,
Yes.
this cheese critic would like to sort of, instead of tasting the cheese, go right to the flavor of your essays and stand-up, if you wouldn't mind doing some of your essays or stand-up.
Pleased
from
to
this
meet you,
cheese
by the way.
critic.
I don't mind at all. We'll have to reevaluate my contract though before that happens. that all right?
And here we start with some of her comedy.
So I imagine the cheese is going to be quite sharp.
I enjoy
Get
that.
out.
Well,
Get out.
There's
That's
actually
not-
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's this rosemary has a unique blend. You'll see.
yes.
Hmm.
It's hopefully not Swiss cheese, which has many holes in the material. So I hope that doesn't. Okay. What is
Everyone
your
get
particular?
out. Get out.
Okay.
All right, we'll end that one there.
Okay.
All right, this next one's going to be Mark and Taz. So Jesse, throw me another suggestion here for a scene.
Oh yeah, we've got baby feet, Costco, tiger eyes, crystal balls, opulence.
All of them. Take all of them.
I like,
So great.
I like baby feet. Baby feet's cute and fun.
Baby feet.
Yeah, baby
Oh.
feet, the feet of a baby. So Mark and Taz, you'll be doing a scene inspired by baby feet. Enjoy.
Thank you. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh.
Honey, are you at home?
Yeah, I'm in the baby room. Come in. Come in. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Goo, goo. Goo, goo. Uh-oh, you're a fighter.
I
You're
realized you were
fighting.
in here.
Yeah.
I got the
Yeah.
Thai food, so.
Oh, great. Well, just eat it and then I'll see you later. Goo, goo, goo.
Hon, you need to eat.
I don't need to eat.
The baby's gonna be fine. We can bring the baby in with us. You don't.
I'm not hungry. We're having a moment. I mean,
Yeah, you've been bonding for 4 days. You gotta. I'm not saying leave the baby alone. I'm saying the baby can come to different places. You don't.
do you want to spend some time with the baby? Is that what you're saying?
Hey,
Sure.
sorry to interrupt. Hey, your tap didn't work for when I delivered the food. So
You're still in the house?
oh, I came in.
Could you get out of the nursery, please?
Okay. If
Let's
you
follow
just
those two for a moment. We're going to follow those two for a moment.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to come in. Just the tap didn't work, and your conversation was so quiet. I didn't know how to interrupt. So.
Yeah, well, just use the doorbell or knock on the door.
Well, that's broken, right? That's what you said in the notes.
Jeremy's sleeping. Could you please stop fighting? It's so loud. Jeremy, I'm going to go back to Jeremy.
You brought him
Stop.
with you.
I did. I'm holding him. He's sleeping. Aren't
That's
you?
This is actually. Here, I'm going to tap, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to tap. This is actually really great because they've been bonding so much, so they haven't left the room. And because of what you did, they've left the room. So thank you.
Well, it's good you're bonding because if you ever let that baby out of your sights, it will betray you when it turns 25.
Let's cut to when it's 25.
25.
I'm his mother now.
I'll leave.
All right, we'll end that there. Was that so? The baby got a new mom. That was the betrayal.
And
Yeah.
sunglasses.
Yes.
Well, the baby would be an adult, not a baby. Anyway.
Yeah, right.
That's the name. The name is the baby.
Okay, that was great. Caitlin, you and I are going to do a scene together, and of course, anyone can join in if you want.
Do it, pal.
So, Jesse, hit me with another one of those hot off the grill suggestions.
Yeah, how about earthworms?
Earthworms.
Earthworms.
I love
Yeah,
that.
great.
Okay, we'll do earthworms. Give us a round of applause or what or whatever. Woo!
All right, earthworms.
In 3, 2, 1.
1.
Earthworms.
Thanks for meeting me at night, but I think this is going to be really good for our project.
Yeah, of course. I found a really good one down here, but what if like it's leaving a scent, for its family? What if we move the worm and then all of a sudden it's left no scent and everyone goes, where did he go?
I never thought about that. Like we're taking the worm away from its family.
Yeah, I just feel like, collecting worms is been told is what we have to do and what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, for the dirt project.
Yeah, but what if we just got dirt instead?
I think we'll fail. I think we need the fucking worms.
Well, I'm willing to fail for them to save their life. Are you?
I don't know. I never thought about the worms as a family. I just thought about them as worms. I'm 7.
Edward, listen to me. This is a defining moment in your life right now. I'm 9. Why we're in the same grade, my mom and dad won't tell me.
Well,
But
my mom and dad won't tell me either. Either I'm really smart, or you have some sort of, like you have trouble, but later in life you'll be great.
thanks for saying it. Wait, are you saying that you don't know if you're in the right grade either?
I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm at the right school. Every day I get a text from my dad. He says, "Where are you?"
Let's cut to the dad quick. Let's cut to the dad very quickly. Sir?
Huh?
Sir? The mall is going to close again?
Yeah, I'm sorry. My son's going to be here any minute. So if you just keep it open, he really had his heart set on
Sir? Sir,
Yes?
that wasn't a security guard. I don't know who that
Oh.
was.
Who was he?
Yeah.
Sir?
Huh?
He's right.
He's right.
I was a security guard until the union kicked me out for not paying my dues. Now
Get out of here.
Okay.
Edward, I'll tell you what.
What?
I'll stay here in the nighttime. I'll stay here all night in the forest by myself.
You're 9. You're staying in the woods all by yourself.
You have a dad who needs you. Your dad sounds not prepared to father. And it sounds like he needs you more than you need this project. So I'll do this. Your dad doesn't sound well. He's at a mall and he keeps asking him to say open, you say.
Yeah, he hasn't been the same since his computer broke. He said it was his whole life, and his whole life is gone.
Find your dad. I'll watch the worms.
Okay, hey.
Oh, it's dark. What?
Sorry. Here's a flashlight.
Ow!
Sorry, I meant to throw it at you, but I thought you were 9, so you could catch anything.
I am 9. It doesn't mean I can catch everything. It means I can catch most things.
Okay.
Maybe you are in the wrong grade.
Hey, when this is all over, if we're both 40, and none of us are married, do you want to open a sandwich store together?
You mean if at the same time we're 40, which won't happen because we're 2 years apart and no one in the world is married, you'd like to open a sandwich store?
Okay, I'm gonna
You're
go
on.
find my dad. Oh, thank
You're
you.
on.
Okay. Dad?
Don.
Dad, what are you doing? Dad, this isn't my classroom. This is a knife store.
Yeah, I know, but this nice security guard helped me find you. Well,
He did-
not technically a security guard. Well, this one did.
Oh, I am technically. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one's not. Yeah.
The
Dad,
other one got it.
I found you. I used your GPS.
Only technically, but I still am, and I will always be. The union got too fat.
Get out of here.
Son, what do you say we get out of this mall and start a school of our own somewhere?
You
on
should.
some
It's
island?
closing.
Excuse me?
It's closing.
I'm
You
having
should be
a moment with
leaving
my
it.
son. Excuse me?
But the mall is
Excuse me, I'm having
closing.
a moment with my son. What was I saying?
Scab. You're a scab.
I'm just doing my job. Just
All right, well,
There?
lots of. All right. What's the vibe in the chat, Jesse? People feeling good? Are people having a good time?
Are they angry?
Are they mad at us?
Yeah, no one's angry. Everyone's really happy.
All right.
People are having a good mood. They're having a good mood. They're into it. They want Caitlin to direct season 2 of New Eden.
Hey.
Oh,
yeah. Me too.
Yeah, you tell Crave to get us a season 2 and I will figure out how to direct.
first.
And
you gotta-
that's a promise.
All right, we're gonna do a scene now. Jesse, I just need something simple, a simple thing, like reading or
Show off.
tea. Well, yeah, I'm actually quite bad at reading, but steeping some tea, something simple for this next scene. We're gonna be doing a game called Question Period. How that works is we'll be doing a scene, and at any point, any of us will ask questions about the scene. It might be like, hey, where'd you get that hat? Or what's the history behind that hat? It won't all be hat related, but we'll come in, we'll ask a question, and then the players doing the scene will drop what they're doing, explain the answer, and then go back into the scene. You can also ask questions in the chat. Not all of them will get answered. I'm sorry about that. But Jesse will be interrupting the scene bit by bit and getting those questions in. So if you have any questions, like, is that a regulation size hat? Go ahead and ask that. Great. So I think that's enough time. So I can ask Jesse for a suggestion. It would be good for a tea scene. We might not do that though, Tess.
Okay.
And so Jesse, what's something simple we got?
We got a lot. I think my favorite is probably just egg.
Egg. Ooh, that is very simple.
Egg.
The root of many cooking, not vegan cooking, but many
cooking.
Many
cooking.
All right, this is a scene inspired by egg. Anyone can start. Ask your questions. Let's have fun with it. All right, give it up for this scene inspired by egg.
Woo!
Egg.
All right, yeah. I'll start.
Question period.
Yeah.
Why do you think it took us a while to get started on the scene?
I think we were all being really polite. I think
Okay.
we were just kind of waiting for.
Yeah, that's a good.
I don't like eggs, so I didn't want to start the scene.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Because everything in improv you have to like or not like. Too. Yeah, that's how improv works. All right. Just.
Well, why don't you start? You called the meeting, so start already.
I would like to finish my egg, and then I'll start the
Question
fine.
period.
Yes.
How is the egg prepared?
It's not. It's unprepared. It's in a shell, if you can see.
Yeah.
And I'm going to scramble it
Okay. Thank you.
and scramble it.
That's enough.
and
That's
put it-
enough. Thank you. That's enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you called this roommate meeting and you're making breakfast. Like what?
I have to go to work in 20 minutes. We have to have the meeting. I need to eat. Okay.
I need
Do
to
the math.
fly. I need to fly an airplane. Okay, in 20 minutes. Air Force
Question
One, buddy.
period.
It's waiting.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask where. Well, yeah, I guess where are you flying Air Force One?
Okay, so it's actually not the Air Force One, but it once was an Air Force One, and I bought it with about 12 other female pilots. We went in on an airplane, and we all take turns flying it around.
Nice.
Great.
We have a
Yeah,
question-
I didn't know
question
you were
period from
leaving
the chat.
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Question period.
Why does a pilot have roommates?
Whoa.
Oh.
Well, here, this character has roommates in many cities. So she has roommates in this city, but she's not this is just a layover for her. You know what I mean? My character is just on a layover. So the fact that this roommate's even calling a meeting while I'm just here on a layover, it's like I also have a place in Dallas.
Yeah, you're not very committed to this household.
No, but great
Which
question.
is why I called this meeting. You know, I know that you're kind of in and out. You know, we see you once every 3 weeks. You're not doing your dishes. You leave your Cheerios in a bowl. You're eating Cheerios and you leave them in a bowl, and then you leave for your cool flights. And then you, Dylan, you know what I'm going to say, Dylan.
Question
I
period.
haven't. Yeah.
What's Mark gonna say?
About me?
Yeah, he knows what you know what he's gonna say.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to say.
Oh yes, I do. He's going to say that I have to stop buying snakes and I have to find the snake that I lost before I'm allowed to buy a new one because
You lost a snake?
I've lost like 3 snakes and then I don't know where to find them, so I get a new one. But then I see the old one, and all in all, there's about 5 snakes around.
No snakes. Just no snakes. Okay.
Dante,
Question
is
period
this
here.
about? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how did these 3 actually come to be roommates in the first place?
Oh, good question.
Kijiji.
Wow. Kijiji.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh, simple
follow-up.
answer. Just Kijiji.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a
Could you?
follow-up
But
meta
it's actually-
question as well.
yeah.
Mhm.
Is Taz boycotting the scene because eggs?
I think so.
I think
But
Taz
let's
should
ask
answer
Taz. Yeah. We can ask.
Just wait.
Just wait.
Just
Just
wait.
wait.
Wow, dialed in.
Let's try and
Huge.
end
That's
it.
huge. If true. If true, that's
Yeah,
huge.
let's
Yeah.
end it soon. Hey, Dante, look, is this about my Cheerios and his snakes, Dante, or is this about something deeper? You know. Also,
You're
these
right.
northwestern winds are killing me.
It is about something deeper. I don't think I can live with roommates anymore. I'm pushing
There's
50.
a question period.
Yeah.
The chat wants to know. Just wait for what from Taz?
That's
Taz?
a very direct question. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
That didn't
okay.
answer the
What?
question. He's postponing it.
Well, look, you guys, I gotta go.
You're pushing. Okay, well, good luck with Air Force One.
Excuse me.
Get the fuck
No,
out
not now,
of
sir.
here.
We're having a conversation.
Yeah, this is a roommates conversation.
I shouldn't be here.
No.
Question period.
Okay.
Question period. Is what Taz is doing worth it?
I've already been dismissed, so we'll never know.
Oh, no.
Okay. No, it's
Maybe
fine.
we
That's fine.
No.
That's fine. That's fine.
Maybe we should let him back in. I was kind of taking my energy from the meeting onto him.
Do you know that person?
Yes.
I must insist. I found this reptile egg or something in the hallway.
Let me see that. Doesn't smell like a baguette. Doesn't taste like a baguette.
That's how big it is? That's a reptile egg?
Yeah, super long. Yes,
Sword.
snakes coming in the egg. That's the length of what they are when they're spread out.
Question period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like those hard banana cases that you can get to protect your bananas when you put them in your backpack?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Okay.
Yeah, I was holding it just by the middle. It was good.
Thanks for this. What do you want? Money or something for your Girl Guides or Boy Scouts, whatever the heck?
This is what I'm talking about. This, like, is this a roommate? You know, is he a friend that's staying over? I mean, all that's
Ding
fine. We just need to
dong.
lay this on.
Oh,
I'll get it.
No, the doorbell.
Hello.
pushing-
We are the Girl Guides and Boy Scouts of America. We are selling cookies.
Hey, how about this? I'll trade you this long snake egg for 1 box of cookies.
The snake egg is very long. Sure, deal.
Can-
I'm sure we can get money.
You
for
don't give a girl guide a snake egg.
that. I'm a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Dylan,
You're pushing
I'm a boy
50. What do you know about youth and fun?
you're right. I'm pushing 50. Pushing it hard.
Hey,
Look, I think I'm going to go get my own place.
wow.
Been real.
How are you going to be able to afford that? Because you live with 4 roommates. So your rent's going to go up so much if you live by yourself.
Question period.
Yeah.
What does Mark do for a living? We covered that.
Oh yeah, did
We
we?
don't know.
I don't do anything. I've distributed the rent of the place just through the roommates and through like an intricate like
Okay.
way of charging them for everything. And I don't contribute.
Oh, wow.
You don't have a job at all?
No.
Okay, so then go walk away. Go on then, go.
And
You
I
say
did.
you're going. Go ahead.
See you
Okay.
later, Dante.
I'll just pack my stuff.
Question period.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with the Girl Guide and the snake egg?
Oh,
let's
yeah,
find out.
let's
Oh,
end
yeah.
this. Let's end this scene finding out what they do with this long snake egg.
Okay, well, pretty good trade, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. And it just so happens that I have a party breakfast croissant here that needs a nice long egg in it.
Oh, well, that's such a good.
And maybe we
That's
can
so
eat
good.
it. We can eat either side of it and eat towards the middle.
Yeah, you're
And then we can have an eggy kiss.
yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna sell more cookies. I think you've got this all figured out with the egg.
Okay, well, I guess I could just turn the sandwich to itself and then I'll just kiss myself.
Hey,
when I
hey,
get
hey,
it.
hey! You
Huh?
got it all figured out, and like just give
Yeah.
some of these a go. Like, stop throwing so many ideas against the wall. And
Question
just,
period.
Yeah.
What's the merit badge you get for snake eggs?
oh,
Oh.
well, depends on the troop, I think.
Yeah. For my troop 197, it is the long fry badge where you fry something really long.
Yeah, and in my troop, it is just a picture of a snake, and the badge is unnamed. So it's kind of like whatever you want to do with a snake. It's like kind of like carte blanche
Yeah.
for a snake badge.
Just
So
any
like,
snake
as long as you're
related.
doing something with a snake, yeah, you get the badge. Yeah, as long as you can prove it. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for the
All right. That was
Woo!
awesome.
All right.
Worth it, right?
Yeah,
Nice, worth it.
the snake egg was totally worth it. Bringing in the
Yeah.
reptile. I liked it.
Totally.
I liked it. My hair is doing. I look like one of my aunts. It's nice. Okay. We're gonna do one more scene before we bring up our special guest Andrea Jin, and we're going to do a little form where she tells some stories and we do some scenes off of that. So that should be fun. But before this second to last scene, 10% of our funds from everything tonight is going to Indian and Cowboy Podcasts. That's indianandcowboy.com. They are trying to double their membership numbers through the month of July 2020. So please consider joining their program and help them deliver their fall 2020 schedule. You can also join their Patreon. So go check that out. go to the website, become a Patreon. And yeah, and also you can buy tickets to the show in our Eventbrite link, and 10% of it will go to them. Great. So before our second half, we're going to do one more game called Pitch Me Anything. So I'm going to get everyone out here.
Woo!
Great. So for this one, for the first one, Jesse, how about just some genres, some of the initials of some of the people in the chat, of their first and last name, and some products. How about that? Some products. Like not like brand. Oh, it could be brand names. I don't really care. But yeah, we're gonna do a game called Pitch Me Anything. I will be the pitch host, and everyone is going to pitch certain things, movies, books, ideas to me, and I'm going to hear them out. We might see some scenes from trailers, stuff like that. But yeah, we're just going to do that. So for the first one, we're going to do a classic, a book. So if I could get a genre and an initial from you, Jesse, that would be great to get us going.
Yeah, sure. The genre we have is infomercial.
Okay,
And,
infomercial.
Yeah, BB.
BB. Okay, so this is, you're going to be writing a book that you would see in an infomercial, and you know, like, yeah, and then the initials are BB. Let's hear your pitches, Kevin. Go for it, or Caitlin.
Caitlin was first.
Best Bible. All the Bibles in one.
Whoa, every single Bible?
Whoa.
Every single Bible that you have ever thought of, maybe wanted to read one, and you said, I'm not going to read one without reading the others. You know, you don't start Harry Potter in book 4.
Yeah.
So this is Best Bible, where we've combined all the Bibles into one.
Wow. And is that just Bibles, or is it like other religions' books as well?
Oh, Aaron, you know, it is, it's everything. It's every piece of religious literature all in one book. And I know what you're thinking, that's a big book. Well, good news, it's written very small.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Can I hear a passage, maybe Ryan, because you're a bit of a Bible
Bible buff?
aficionado.
Well, because mine was Bible buff, but yeah.
Since it's from every Bible, Ryan, can you read a passage from the future Bible?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, here we go.
This is just a future, just a passage from the future Bible. Any particular book, Aaron? Or,
yeah,
it's a lot. There's a lot of different chapters and stuff.
The book of XO2.
Books of EXO 2. Okay, so the Book of Extreme Games 2. And Jason came to San Diego and looked upon the large vert ramp before him. And he said, "This is not big enough." And San Diego said, "We shall make it bigger." And that's because Bible paths are pretty short.
Okay, great. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's great.
San Diego was the character.
Kevin, you had an idea as well?
Yeah, it's called Boku Bucks, and it's a book that tells you how to get French money.
Boku Bucks. Okay. And is this you have a question there, Taz?
No, I just have one. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, Boku Bucks. And all right, Taz, what's yours?
Thanks, Taz.
Well, we can't do them all.
Yeah, that's great.
We will and we can.
Yeah, we can. We got all day.
I'm teasing Aaron.
What I have here is a book called Big Babies. Now, Ann Geddes has gotten the biggest babies in the world and dressed them up as fun animals, plants, and foods.
Ooh, that's awesome.
I think that book already exists.
No, but these babies are big.
They're tall,
Adult?
muscular.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Big baby.
Okay.
Kevin, is your book written in French?
part of it is, and
Okay.
part of it is not.
Okay. Do you have
Aaron,
a
I have
question,
one
Ryan?
quickly. No, I just have one to give to the
Okay, what is it?
bad boy. So it's for sailors, and it's but boys that aren't working.
Okay.
In the
Wait,
bays
are they
and
like
such.
bad, like they suck, or are they like bad, like they're being
No, they're just
messy?
not going to indicate what they need you to indicate on your sailing charts.
Oh, and is it kind of like a Chicken Soup for the Soul thing where it's a bunch of different
No,
sailors?
it's a straight up information site. It's about sailing correct.
Okay, so it's a manual. It's a sailing manual.
It's a manual. Yeah.
Mark, we're gonna move on to the next.
Okay, mine's called. It's
All
okay.
right.
I don't.
Mark,
Mine's called It's called Bashful Brains, and it's about
Okay.
embarrassed brains. Okay, let's move on.
That would have been great.
Well,
right,
we have to move on.
Let's do another. Let's do a genre again, Jesse. If we get a genre and another set of initials, we're gonna do a movie this time.
Yeah, sure. We've got sci-fi and EW.
Sci-fi and EW. Okay, great. And then we're gonna do. We need a product next, so I'll come to that one next. So, EW sci-fi. Who's got something for me?
Oh,
Mark.
okay. Ear wings.
Ooh.
It's about it takes place in it takes place now, but it's a different now.
Whoa.
It's a different timeline where people, after World War I, started developing ear wings so they could fly. And through about 80 years later, everyone has these ear wings, and people fly with their ears.
Okay,
And,
that's awesome.
Okay, Ryan's coughing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have muted.
All
Do you
right.
want to see all the scenes from it? Because I have the whole.
I love that. I'm gonna bank it in my head. We might see something from
Okay,
it later.
because
Who
I've
else has
got
something for
I
me?
have a whole series.
Caitlin.
Ether Watchers.
Ooh.
It's about this rogue group of teens who have been put in charge of protecting the ether, which is the very last barrier Earth has left.
Whoa.
But what they realize is that they're not just watching the ether, they've gotten themselves into something a little deeper.
Okay.
They had earwings they could get out of.
I'd like to
I have one called Ethan Watch.
Okay, Ryan, I am the leader of this game.
I won.
So, Ryan, we will get to you. But first, I would like to see a scene of Ether Watchers where Starcon, the kind of buffer teen, is at the Gatling Ether Protector gun, and the scientist is right beside him. All right?
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Starcon and then the scientist. They're both teens. They're defending the ether of the Earth.
Yeah.
Darko,
What?
you must be careful shooting through the ether like that. It'll go nuts.
Stop talking like you're my dad. We're the same age.
I have something to tell you, Darkon.
They've breached the outer ether.
Shut
Oh
up.
my God, he's so lame.
He's really lame. But I have something to tell you before
What?
this invasion happens. I'm not your father. I am your son from the future.
Holy shit, that was
Say it
great.
again. I want to rang it.
Rang
What is
it?
it?
I don't know what that is.
That's future TikTok.
Oh.
You get it?
Oh, boomerang.
Ryan, what was yours?
Oh, thank you very much, Aaron. It was Ethan Watchers. So it's about the president's kid who's named Ethan and the Secret Service agents who have to watch him. But Ethan is a bit of a rapscallion, and he's always up to something.
Are they
And the
teens?
sci-fi
Yeah,
part
the
of
secret
it is
that they're on the moon and it's in the future.
Okay, I'd like to see the two security guards with Ethan
Nice.
on the moon. I get they're on the moon.
Yeah, they're on the moon. It's the future.
Okay, I'll play one of the security guards.
Nice.
I tell you, Rick, I can't watch that teen eat one more can of Pringles. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hey, Ethan, sorry.
Oh, I'm Ethan. Hi,
I thought you were Rick.
I'm Ethan.
Did you get
Sorry, I had to go puke in the space toilet because I just couldn't handle watching this kid eat another thing
He's
of Pringles.
right there behind you.
Well, oh, sorry, Ethan.
Hey, Ethan, did you get enough moon bubbles for oxygen today?
As if I could always use more.
Freaking Ethan.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do one more before we get to our special guest. I would like you to. We're gonna need a product from you, Jesse, for this next one.
Yeah, sure. We've got moisturizer or Bitcoin.
Okay, I like moisturizer.
Okay.
So I want you all to pitch me a Super Bowl commercial, Super Bowl quality commercial. for moisturizer. So pull out all the stops.
Yeah.
You know, you want this shit to go
Budget's no
viral.
concern. Budget's no concern.
Budget's huge. It doesn't even matter. Get those big celebs in there.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, Taz.
Okay, so we start with a wide shot from a drone, and it's overlooking a desert, and it's like cracked and breaking open, and it starts breaking open even more because the sun is coming down super hot, and then all of a sudden, out of the sun comes a white goop, okay, and just fills the desert.
Yeah.
And then we cut to the sun, and the sun has sunglasses on, and it's like, oh.
Okay, that sounds so inappropriate. It sounds so inappropriate. You break that down, Tess. If you put that on paper, that sounds so inappropriate.
Yeah, I never put it on paper. Yeah, you're right.
It's very abstract. And there's no celebrities in it. And the
No, it's
budget's
just really good, really like beautiful. It looks like Planet Earth.
Oh, like really good CGI?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, no.
yeah.
Planet Earth is real.
No, Planet Earth.
This is all CGI.
What? Really?
Okay, all right. So you're going to dump a bunch of real moisturizer into the desert for this ad?
Yeah. From the sun. That's where the budget comes in.
And then the idea is the moisturizer will make the desert smooth
Yeah.
And then
moist.
in your pitch, you never said there's no super of the brand name or anything like that.
Yeah.
So let's...
No, that's the thing. And people will be like, what is this?
And they have to search it out.
And then 3 years later on Twitter, you mention it.
It's a 3-year plan.
Someone mentions it. Someone like with a pretty, not a lot of followers or anything, just mentions it.
Cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, who's got another one? That was pretty good. I don't know how
That
you're going
was
to top
great.
that one.
That was
That was
huge.
fucking
That was huge.
big. No
Yeah,
celebrities. Okay.
Easy. Tank Girl's Lori Petty standing at the top of Niagara Falls.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Lori Petty looks around and goes, "Damn, I'm thirsty."
Oh.
Lori Petty then does a free fall dive off the cliff.
Stunt person, or is
Niagara
it actually
Falls.
her?
No, it's not her.
Okay,
Right.
stunt person.
It's obviously it's a stunt. Yeah, it's actually CGI. That's
Okay.
CGI. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then she goes into the water, and then what happens underwater is that her body transforms, kind of like, oh, like Little Mermaid kind of style.
Yeah.
And then
Oh.
she becomes a whale and shoots water out of her spout. And then it cuts back to Lori Petty on shore watching that happen. And she goes,
Yeah.
that doesn't look half bad. And
These
it's called
two
half bad
commercials are
moisturizers.
It's called what?
Half bad.
Half bad
bad.
moisturizers.
And why is it called half bad? If I may ask.
Well, it's Norwegian.
Oh, half bad.
So the translation is weird, but it's actually great. It's an all clean beauty, female-owned CEO. Unfortunately, the name didn't really translate, but it's very expensive.
Oh wow.
The female owns the CEO.
It's a yes,
Female-owned
the female
CEO.
owns the CEO of Half Bad.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack.
Yeah,
A bit different over there, I'll tell you that.
Norway. It's weird.
All right. It's Norway. Who's got another one?
I have one.
Nice, Kevin.
Go for it, Kevin.
Okay.
And I would just really encourage you to have moisturizer in it in some way.
Taz did.
As in a
goop.
big way.
In
You
an
had white goop.
abstract large goop.
Sure.
But really,
On a
if you-
desert.
if you get the pump going,
So-
just
so
my notes.
so it's like black and white, and it opens up. It's like just these beautiful clouds, and the camera pans up through these clouds, and it comes through the clouds, and you see the gates of heaven, and you see this figure in the back walks in, and you see his hands on his hips, and then he walks towards the gates, and then we see the other side of the gates, and they swing open, and it's Humphrey Bogart, and he's like, "Wow." Here I am, kid. And then he goes in there, and then he talks to Jimi Hendrix, and he talks to friggin' all these other dead people, and they're all like, yeah, heaven's awesome, except for one thing. And Humphrey's like, what is it, kid? And they're like, my skin is so dry. And he's like, good thing I brought some of this. And then he pulls open his shirt, and in the holster he pulls out a gun that's shaped like that he points in there. He points at them and he pulls the trigger, and a bunch of moisturizer comes out. And they're like, "Oh wow, I thought you were gonna kill me." But
Like
it's
goop.
you're in heaven. You don't.
Like goop.
And he pistol whips them with it, and then it cuts to the title, and it says, "Dead to Rights Moisturizer." You'll feel like your skin has died and gone to heaven.
Oh,
Pretty good.
very good,
Yeah, Humphrey
Kevin.
Bogart.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
I have a quick one.
Okay, quick one there, Mark.
Yeah. So it opens on Paul Reiser from TV's Mad About You and Aliens, and he's sitting there and he goes, "Remember me? It's been a long time, hasn't it?" And he's gotten older, so his skin is a little bit more dry. and he
Than normal, yeah.
and he flips open just this tube, and he squirts it on his hand, and he just kind of and then suddenly he's young Paul Reiser again, and he goes, "You could use Paul moisturizer," and it's moisturizer, and his face is on. Yeah, well, of course it was a setup for that. Paul Reiser, and then it pulls out and it says,
And then
be
confusingly,
mad about
it goes like "Mad About You" Wednesday.
yeah, Wednesday syndication. What do you think?
Or then his cast member comes in. What was her name?
Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt. She comes out and she says, "I'm mad about you having such soft skin."
Yeah, and then and then someone comes in and they're like, "Is this a Super Bowl quality ad that you're advertising moisturizer?" And then like a rerun of a show, and then they
the
both
whole
say
cast
yes.
of Friends, the whole cast of Friends comes in. They're like, "I'd love to be friends with you, smooth skin man."
And
Yeah,
then
exactly.
And then Ethan is there and he's eating Pringles. And what does he say?
What does Ethan say?
These are nice.
But that wouldn't make sense. The timelines don't match up. Ethan's in the future.
All right, on the moon, last
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah, having his moon
Does
bubbles.
anyone else have a? Did we do everyone?
Just me's left, Aaron.
Okay,
for
what do you
me, it
got?
would be just the word moisturizer for 5 minutes, and then the where to buy it. It would be the text. It would be the text of the word moisturizer. So imagine this is a Super Bowl commercial. Just the word moisturizer, like going, like kind of aggressively flashing, and then where to buy it.
Nice.
Huh.
You never see that in commercials. Where to buy it?
Yeah, where to buy it.
Yeah, available at.
So it's like a big long too
London
fast to read list of.
No, it's
all
just
the
like
stores.
the moisturizer. The word itself is just
No, but I mean where to
the
buy
list
it.
itself. Yeah, it would
the
be too
list.
long to read. Yeah.
And too fast is what I'm trying to
It
say.
would be too long, too fast to read.
Why don't you use the 5 minutes to slowly just?
It's not my department, buddy. I'm just.
And what's
It
the
sounds like you had a ton of money to make a commercial and you ran off with most of it.
It
and then you
sounds
bought
like
the
that
ad
for
space.
everyone's ideas.
Not Taz's. Taz
Not
needs
Paul
like
Reiser's.
Yeah,
I hired Paul
Reiser.
Reiser
Rihanna
and
Reiser's
Helen
huge.
Hunt and the
Totally
cast of
huge.
Friends.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah.
That's a very expensive commercial.
Okay, so that was Pitch Me Anything. All right, we're gonna do the second half of our show now. And we're gonna bring out our very special guest. We're so excited to have her. She's gonna be. Sorry, I got burpy. She's going to be doing. Everyone can stay. You don't have to leave.
Okay.
Okay.
She's gonna be
Tell us
doing.
what to do, Aaron.
She's going to be doing the Winnipeg Comedy Fest in August. She's been open for people at Just for Laughs. She's so funny. Please give it up for Andrea Jin.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrea.
Hi.
Nice curtains in the background.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my mom's.
How are you
The
doing?
curtains are your mom's.
I'm good. I had to move to my mom's room because she kept talking to me. So I was like, I'm going to your room.
Seems like she might talk to you more there.
The one place she won't go.
Yeah.
I locked her out of her room.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Cool. So, whoa, you got like a cool computer chair too.
Yeah, this is her computer chair.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
It's like a gamer chair. It's got like ventilation in the back.
Yeah, gamers need ventilation.
Mhm.
Does anyone here game?
Well, yeah,
I've been
sure.
playing Spider-Man.
You've been playing Spider-Man?
Mhm.
The new one?
The PS4. Well, it's like 3 years old.
Oh,
I
cool.
think. I don't know.
Game.
That would be
That's really
cool. It would be cool to fly around New York.
Spider-Man doesn't fly; he uses webs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, Mac.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for doing the show. So you're gonna tell some stories and jokes and stuff like that, and then we're gonna do improv based off of the stories. Sorry, this is so funny because we met before in our Zoom meeting, and I said that we were gonna talk like this, and now we are doing it, and that's just very funny.
Yeah.
And this is what you said.
This is
Yeah.
showbiz. Showbiz talking.
Mhm.
Who's talking?
Yeah, so I don't know, that sounds cool. We're gonna do that a bunch. So we don't need any suggestions from the chat. So Jesse, hang up your coat, throw on the shades, and go turn off the lights and start writing, buddy.
Yeah.
Journal.
It's gonna be hard for you because you've turned off the lights and put on shades.
Yeah,
But like,
you
I
really,
guess
you
it's
really
put on
don't want
like
him to see what he's
if you have a
writing.
dictaphone, that'll be easier for you if you're just kind of like dictating it.
Give it up one more time for Jesse. Man,
Jesse!
before getting the stream going. All right, cool. Is everyone ready to go, Andrea? You good to go?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
good to go.
Cool. All right, let's hear a story, and then we'll do some scenes based off of it. All right.
Awesome.
Go for it.
Cool. So I had a commercial audition recently where and that was the first time I had gone out in a long time and talked to people that weren't my family or my boyfriend. So and they were running like kind of behind, so there were a lot of us, and we were just like sitting around and talking to each other, and we were like joking around and stuff. And I was like really hyped over talking to people that aren't, like trying to get something from me, or I'm trying to get which is my family. And so we were just like joking around, and I was like like I was just so happy. And then they called me in, and I was kind of just in that little giggly vibe, and kind of just, I don't know, a little loopy too from not sleeping that much because I had to drive from Chilliwack to Vancouver. So the commercial audition show, the guy was like, okay, so you're a working woman and you walk from this corner of the room to this corner of the room, and then you walk to your car, which is this chair, and then you drive home and you say hi to and then you get out of the car to say hi to your partner, and then you say hi to your dog. And so I was like, okay. And then I walk, and I like walk into the wall and stuff, and I'm so like happy, I don't know. And then they were like, whoa, careful. And I was like, oh, sorry. And then it's already bad. And then I'm like laughing too. And then I walk to the car and I like pretend to open the door, but then I was like, wait, do I do this? And I say this to him. I'm like, do I open it? And so I open the door and I get in and I'm driving, but I do this too much. Like in an actual car commercial, how much do you want? Do you want me to be cartoonish, or like if I was really driving, I would do this and not move? So I was like giving too much, I think, and I was like laughing. And then I get out of my car, I say hi to my partner, and I do this. I'm like, hi. and then he was like, okay, now your dog's coming up. And I'm like, hi, dog. I said, hi, dog. And I just saw him, and I like regretted it right away, but then it just came out. And then I saw how like he was like trying to be nice, he was like, oh yeah, perfect. And then he just like, get out of here. So he didn't even give me notes or anything. So he was like, that was perfect. And I was like, I know it wasn't. Like, I'm not a child. You don't have to lie to me. But that was nice of him. But I left, and it was so fast. Everyone in the room they were like, whoa, perfect, one take, amazing. I was like, no. So yeah, that happened.
All right, that's great.
Woo!
Okay.
Will you slow down?
Yeah.
Everyone slow down, okay?
Okay.
Take your time with this, okay?
It's just
I want
hard.
everyone to
Yeah.
It's just
it
hard
wor-
It's
because
just hard that
the clay moves a lot when you
it's
and
hurting.
it's spinning.
It's hurting my head.
Okay.
I think
Could
I'm
there
not.
Could there be a little less clay? If there was
maybe you
less
don't-
clay.
I don't know how many takes I have in me.
1, you don't have to stare at the bowl when it spins. Just look at the bigger picture. 2,
This isn't a class.
You took as much clay as you wanted. Okay, you took the amount of clay that I said. Take some clay. If you took too much, then you need to examine that upon yourself.
Is
Yes.
this not? Is this an actually? Is this a audition, or is this actual pottery class?
Pottery class.
I'm ready to kill him.
I'm in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Right.
Why did this man say I can't do too many more takes?
I thought this was an audition.
I get a lot of questions in this class, and I'm gonna be honest. I catch about 80% of them.
Can I kill him now?
Okay.
Whoa.
Fire.
Trevor.
Does anyone
That's
know where the audition
beautiful.
is happening for?
2B. It's for gum, right?
Oh, for gum. Yeah.
Is it for gum?
Yeah, the gum called clay. That's why I was confused about it. It's
I'm
called
gonna
clay.
kill him.
What are you gonna do for your audition? Do you want to try it here in front of the class?
Yeah. Practice. Come back. Practice.
No, you guys are all doing kilning and
Give me your
stuff.
sides. I'll read the other sides.
How do you know about sides?
Oh, I used to be an actor. I could tell you.
Oh,
all-
that's
all-
interesting. That's the story. That's the
But-
story.
wait, no,
I
it's
gotta
not.
wait
Just
3
let me
hours
see.
for it to
How
kill
did
him,
you?
so-
Yeah, how did you go from
Right.
acting to kilning?
It's not. I'm taking a class. I'm taking a pottery class. It's not that confusing.
Oh, you haven't given up yet.
I mean, I gave up in a way. It gave up. I don't get any auditions anymore. But let me see your sides.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. What?
We cut
You
to
know-
this. Oh, sorry.
Nope, cutting away.
We cut to Ryan's character has bullied Mark's character into meeting him for a coffee to talk about acting.
I don't know why I'm
Oh,
here.
you don't know how or why?
Why am I here?
Look, I know. I'm sorry I bullied you into this, but I really need your help. I know who you are. I know who you are. You were
What are you
big.
talking about?
You were big. You were big, and you knew what you were doing. You were the best commercial actor, and then it all blew up in your face.
Okay, I got a rooibos
Thank
and
you.
a flat white.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
They're both for him.
Yeah.
Look, I'll
Look,
buy you. As
I don't know
many-
what you're talking about. I'm just a pottery class taker. Okay. I was
You
trying to be
knew
nice
what
to you.
sides were. You knew I was an actor. You know, I know, and I made you.
Hey, got egg. You're the
Yeah.
got egg guy. I remember
Yeah,
you
we-
got egg.
Yeah, we ripped off Got Milk. Like, come on. Like,
Got Egg was better than Got Milk.
yeah.
It was better than Got Milk.
Thank you. Got Egg?
What happened? What
Yeah.
happened? Why did you get out of the game? Why did you get out of the commercial?
Hey, you're that fucker that did that pro-life ad. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, then you
I'm
did.
sorry.
Oh, that's what it
I needed
was.
the money.
Fuck you.
Okay. All right.
Hey, sir, this is a coffee shop.
You're asking why I got out of this? Like,
No,
look
no,
at
it's
that.
inappropriate. You can't say "fuck you" twice in a coffee shop like that. Get out.
Have
Get
some
out.
Have
No,
some
there's
muffin.
fucking kids in here.
Stop
Fuck you.
it.
It's a muffin. You
Everyone
don't get out of here.
I have a
Oh,
black
that was delicious.
Dawn and an apple brie panini.
Thank you. What kind of muffin did I just get thrown at? That was
It was
great.
carrot. It was carrot and
Can I get a
carob.
carrot muffin too?
It's a kitchen sink, but yes.
What
Oh, the
happened?
muffin.
Why did you get out of the commercial acting game?
I was sick of that kind of treatment. Isn't it obvious? Got egg. You're the pro-life guy. Come on.
It's you, the guy from the pottery class.
Yeah. I was,
Seems
hey,
like
how
you
are
can't
you?
escape it. People just
Fuck
like to recognize you. I
you.
think it's more that you're like, oh, no, you just might be a terrible. What have you done?
I'm
in your-
not.
No, what have you
I'm
done?
not a terrible
Hey.
person.
I'm different from the guy before. Were you
Why are you
that guy
telling me
that
that?
did? Were you that guy that did that anti-safe sex ad?
Yes, I said practice dangerous sex.
What is it? It doesn't
Yes.
matter if you were the guy in
Fuck
it. Were
you.
just- hey, you can't be in a coffee shop.
Kitchen sink muffin.
Thank you. Oh,
And
that's
so
so
what?
delicious.
So what? You had, you're
It's
just
just
an
like I
actor.
can't- Yeah,
Hey,
but people
Did you
can't
just eat that muffin
differentiate.
like a sandwich?
Yes, I
Fuck
did.
you.
You know what? Okay, I can't. I can't be around you anymore.
I'm sleeping the scene.
Okay.
Oh, it's just beautiful out here.
I love these fall colors.
Wow, only 3 cars on the road. It's nice to get out of the city with all its traffic.
Hey, you guys, you're my best friends. You know that?
You guys too.
Hey, I hear that. I'm glad we could go on this convertible tour.
Me too. Top down, inhibitions out.
Yeah.
Remember when we were 12 and when we first planned this trip? 3 Mazda Miatas, all yellow, all soft tops.
I remember it well. I had to leave my whole life behind me. Wife, kids, job. just to do
Question
this
period.
trip. Yeah.
Aaron, how are you steering? What were you doing? You were doing this for so long.
No, I'm doing a joke that the driving's bad based on the story. Hey, can we take a stop soon? Daddy's bladder's getting busted.
No stopping! No stopping for 20 miles!
Sounds like your dad doesn't want to stop.
No stopping! Must continue!
Sorry, I had to bring my dad along.
It's okay. Just don't lie about his bladder.
Well, you know what? We could all just slow down the cars a bit, and if you have to take a piss out the side, we could all orchestrate that pretty smoothly, I think.
No,
if you got the Miata PP, there should be a bucket in the back that you can piss into.
That's not real, Mike.
It is.
Oh, Mike, you're such a joker.
Yeah, do you remember that Mazda commercial went PP? The little kid said that.
Mike, you are a practical joker.
Mike,
I mean,
fucking hilarious.
I'd try stand-up if I could get out of my Miata for a second.
Mike, you're so lucky because people who on a date now, by the way, single again, left my family, they all want funny people. And I'm not funny. Like, I just say bad stuff when I'm dating, you know?
Well, that's not true. I think you have a great sense of humor.
Let's cut to one of his dates. So did you get the...
Forks are probably medieval torture instruments, if you ask me. I don't know, right?
Yeah, right. It was a great date.
Cool, thanks.
Cut back.
That sounds awesome.
That one actually went pretty
Come
well.
back to the date.
Well, oh, hey, you dropped your car keys.
Thanks.
Car keys.
It's a Mazda PP. It's got a bucket in the back. They did this whole ad campaign.
Not
and
real.
Just threw a plastic bucket in the back.
And they got a kid to whisper pee pee.
Yes, that's the whole ad. It's just the whole thing. And
so he knew about the ad too? Then he's not making it up.
I mean,
I'm
I'm going through my memory, and it seems like this PP Mazda is real.
I'm telling you.
Oh, you guys, we're getting to the cabin. I can see it.
Oh yeah, we are.
Oh, okay.
Dad, how you doing back there? Dad, how are you doing back there?
Oh my God, he fell out.
Oh my God, he changed.
Oh,
wait,
what?
He has a friend?
Dad, you found a friend?
I stowed away.
Slow down. No, slow down.
All right, let's get Andrea out here for another story. Yeah, Andrea. Oops, sorry.
Okay, yeah, I'll go now. So I've been doing stand-up for a few years, and I feel like every night I hang out with a lot of like guys all the time, male comedians, and it's all good, it's fun, but then sometimes I'll get my period, oopsie, and then I'll like check. I'll still go to the shows and I'll do stand-up, but I'll just like be more cautious. I'll like check. I'll just pat. Like I'll just pat a little just to check. So I always feel like I'm doing it very subtle. I feel like I'm patting very subtly. But then I notice that like I'll keep talking to the people that I'm talking to, the male comics, and I'll just like pat a little, and then I think they didn't see me do it because I'm being subtle, but I see in their like eyes that they saw it, and because they're like very scared in their eyes because they're like, what are you doing? And then so I enjoyed having that like power over them, so I liked it a lot. And so it's something I do now, I think. without my period, I'll put some more into it too. I'll just I'll grab it and then I'll pull eye contact. And I understand why, I understand why that's a power move, because like white male rappers in the 90s, they used to do it, right? They used to like grab their crotch and they're like, because they weren't taken like seriously in their workplace either. So they had to like overcompensate. They had to be like, "What's up? I'm here. I'm here. Listen to my mixtape." And so, yeah, I think that's a good tool to get people to take it seriously.
God, I love it.
That's great.
Hiya.
Taz, it's fine. There he goes.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you before. What was that? You can't hear me?
Yeah.
Thank you
Wait,
guys,
I could, because you said I couldn't hear you. Jennifer, thanks for coming in.
What the fuck is going on, Dan?
I needed to talk to you because a lot of the male employees here are kind of feeling intimidated by you.
Okay, I hate to hear that. It's not great feedback to have, especially as everyone's team as the captain.
Mm-hmm. They're scared, and they wanted and they all wrote little secret notes about how scared they are.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in a shoebox, and they left them at my cabin. When I was there this weekend, I noticed it, and well, the men are scared when they do the shoebox thing. So,
Dan, it's not real piss I'm leaving on their desk.
okay, so
It's
that's
not
true.
real piss, Dan. It's fake piss.
Okay.
So when they say I'm
Dan?
pissing on their...
Oh, Dan?
Yeah, do you have another shoebox for me, or?
Yes. Hi. Yes.
Hey, Nathan.
Hi. Oh. Hi. Yes, here's another shoebox full of suggestions.
Right.
Hey, Dan, do you mind? Nathan, look, I wanted to... Maybe you should tell the guys I'm not really pissing on all your stuff, It's not real piss. It's just a little bit of lemon juice, a bit of piss, and water.
Wait, what?
Are you doing an invisible ink thing? Lemon juice, and then you write something, and then you put lemon juice on it, and then you can see it later. The invisible ink. My kids do that.
Oh, I was actually just kind of power moving the guys, and I was just leaving little cups of piss on their desk as a way of just being like, one of the guys. It's not real piss. It's lemon juice, water, and a bit of piss.
Oh, okay. Well, you keep saying piss, that there's piss in it.
Nathan, get out.
I will leave.
Jennifer, I like what you're doing,
Thank you, Dan.
but I'm concerned. Why didn't you power move me?
Why don't you take another sip of that coffee, Dan? You started.
That's real piss. Jennifer.
I'll see you on the golf course.
I will
Son
see
of
you
a bitch.
You'll be driving.
Hey,
Hi. Mm-hmm.
do you ever get like you're on the bus and you're
Guys, do your math test. You're here in summer school. Do your fucking math test. I don't want to be here either.
Why
All
don't you
you
go work
do
at
is
the P&E?
I
I
want
know
you
that
to
you
be quiet. Just be quiet and do your math test.
you work at the
keep doing
P&E on the weekends, you loser.
I know I do.
Hey, your life's the fright night. Your life's the fright night, Mr. Slatterman.
Do your math test and we can all go home.
I saw a whole family from Prince George spit on you
Yeah. And
because they didn't like
Yeah,
their hot
that's my
dogs.
family. That was my family. My family's from Prince George.
Can we please get through this? I don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. I don't like you. You don't like me.
It sucks that later you have to teach us volleyball. That's all I have to say.
I can't get over the schedule. I can't get over the schedule. The schedule has fucked me this year.
Why you're a teacher for every fucking thing?
You want me to answer that? I don't fucking know.
Don't
Fuck
swear
you both.
at me.
Yeah, what's with the swearing?
I'm sorry. Well, you were swearing at me. You were swearing at me. You
Yeah,
were
well,
swearing at
we're
me.
punk teens. Like you're
You're
supposed
right.
to
You're
teach
right.
us
You're
how
right. I should have been. You're right.
See, my lip ring is infected, you little scum.
Yeah, why did you
Okay.
pierce him?
See, you're riling
You
me.
shouldn't have
Well, you're
pierced
doing-
Can you guys shut up? I'm trying to do my math homework.
Oh my god.
Listen to these teens talking to their counselor about how they failed volleyball class.
Okay, so what do you want me to do about this?
I don't know. Set yourself on fire and never be born.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe put a
What-
volleyball under your shirt and then act like you're pregnant and then actually give birth to that volleyball, raise it and send it to college, depleting all of your savings and then becoming destitute.
I don't know where you heard about that. That was a misunderstanding. And I want to circle back to your threat of bodily harm.
Wasn't
and
a
then
threat. You, in this scenario, you light yourself on fire.
stop threatening me.
And besides, I've heard that that's a grooming method where you can light yourself on fire and it just gets rid of all your body hair and then it just goes away.
That type of grooming. Yes, it is. It is.
Look,
Look,
I just don't know how to spike. I don't know how to volley.
I don't know how to set.
I think you both have attitude problems. And that's why I brought you in to have a counselor session at the same time. Okay. I've got a workbook
High
for
five.
you each to work. Are you raising your hand?
Do I have an attitude problem? Because every morning when I get up, my dad comes in and he puts a sticker on my back that usually has a rude saying on it. And then he pats me on the head and he says, "That's my little 4x4 Jeep boy. Go get him."
What does those stickers say? What do the stickers say?
You read. I can't read them. I don't have a mirror.
I'll be Mark's head. That's my little 4x4. That's a sticker. You see him. And
It just
then
sounds.
again.
Oh, it's like a mad fold in. It's like when you stretch your back out, it actually unfolds a little bit more.
It looks like just what he said to you.
This one's about religion. It's like one of those peace on earth ones.
Oh, let me read it in my head.
Christ, Christ, Christ. What a guy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have a workbook I want you both to fill out. It's called So I Want to Work on My Self-Esteem. Here you
Why do
go.
you want me to fill out this workbook? He's the one who's got all the dad stuff and everything. Me?
Look
I'm
at
just-
chapter 3. It's called Deflection and It's Not My Fault. Both are the same in the same chapter. So that's a good chapter for you. And for you, what's your name? What is your name, kid with the mustache? What is your name?
Bryce, and it's not a mustache, it's chocolate syrup. I like to lick it throughout the day.
Let's get Andrea back out here and do another story.
Okay, for next. Okay, so I feel like most people do their shopping online now. It's much easier. It's faster. You don't have to leave the house, but I miss doing it online. Or wait, no, I miss doing it in real life because like there's nothing like you pick it up, right? You pick up the thing, you look at it, you can try it on before you like shoplift it, right? So that's also one thing I miss because you can take it. I haven't figured out how to shoplift on that. I don't think you can. And so I miss doing that. And I used to shoplift. But you get caught eventually. And I did. And like 3 times. It took 3 times for me to be like, okay, maybe I'll stop. And then so but every time you get caught shoplifting, like people, like if you're a teen, people or any age, but when I was a teen, this was what was happening. People made me go to therapy because they think like, oh, there's something, and then the therapist is like, oh, is there something going on at home? Like, what's wrong? Why are you doing this? Like, all children are good or whatever. And so, and so that always annoyed me because, oh no. That always annoyed me. I left. That's how mad I was. It annoyed me because I I didn't. I just wanted the thing for free. Like I just wanted the thing. I mean, there was like problems at home. Obviously, that's every family. But that's not how I deal with that. Okay, how I deal with the problems at home. I'm mean to my teachers at school, and then my mom that way. That's how but the shoplifting's for me, and so and because I wanted the thing, like I figured out a solution because I get like $20 a week. And I figured out, oh, okay, well, I want the Ardeen eyeshadow, but I also want to eat like 15 hot dogs a week, right? So how can I have both? I found a solution by, doing that. So it was annoying.
Well, do you kids want a hot dog? Or what? You've been standing in front of my Orange Julius for about 20 minutes, are you?
I would like a job application, please.
Okay, yeah, we got those. I'll go in the back and I'll get those, okay?
The back of your truck?
What's that?
You said it was an Orange Julius truck?
Yeah, it's an Orange Julius truck, and I'm gonna go into my front, because the trunk is where I'm selling the hot dogs and stuff. Okay, I'll get the form and I'll be right back. That's so cool. I do need help. And are you here for a job application too?
I've never had a hot dog before, but I would love to try whatever's gonna come out of that trunk.
All right. Well, I'll be right back.
Great.
If I get a job here, I could just give you free hot dogs.
You would do that?
Yeah. I plan to be a terrible employee.
You're telling me you would just give me a free hot dog?
Yeah.
With what, like...
whatever you want. Mustard, ketchup, onions, napkins.
Wait, you put these... I just thought a hot dog was a hot dog, dry and a bit wet at the same time. Hot, but the bun cold. Biting into it feels like, is it solid or is it liquid?
What?
Hot dogs.
Where do you grow up? Where do you grow up?
Hey, you got a poetic mouth there. That's a real poetic.
Don't talk about my mouth.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about you.
Oh, thank you. I only know food from literature. I'm one of those people.
Ah.
Well, I'm no fun at a party.
Here you go.
Let's cut to that character at a party. Let's cut to Caitlin's character at a party being no fun.
How do you know Ted?
How do we know anyone other than inquiring his mind upon mine?
Don't ask.
So do they have karaoke here tonight? Are they going to be doing karaoke, do you think?
There's a karaoke machine, yeah.
I love karaoke.
Cut to Caitlin's character outside of a concert interrupting a smoke pit session.
So that was pretty. I didn't think they were going to play it, and then it came up, and I was like, "That was so dope."
Yeah,
because I hadn't heard that since like
the first album.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I liked that all the songs had the same words as in the jacket of the album.
Oh yeah, like the lyrics.
That's true. Yeah, the lyrics were the same as they wrote down.
Yeah, all the songs had the same words that you had looked up on the internet.
Yeah,
it's there.
We should get back in.
You know what? I'm gonna stay.
Cut to Caitlin in line at a like a Comic-Con fan place, like in a line at a booth to meet someone.
Booth.
Yeah,
I'm scared of women.
No, sorry, I'm practicing my words.
Yeah,
I'm normally
I don't know. Do you like
Jonathan Taylor Thomas? It's you.
Yeah.
Oh, you are. When I was. Sometimes I would.
It's $85 for a headshot.
You should do it. The last 2 people that took a headshot from this guy got famous.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Who are
punch
they?
you. I'm gonna punch you.
Hey, what do you say we pool our money? I've only got half of $85.
Sure, that sounds like a great idea. In fact, I don't even know. Money is a social construct.
Cut to Jonathan Taylor Thomas eating at a diner alone after his shift at the Comic-Con.
Okay. Anything else, Mr. Thomas?
Just the muffin, thank you.
Okay. That's okay.
Excuse me, are you eating that muffin like a sandwich?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's you.
Oh, no.
Got egg.
Yeah. No.
You asshole.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
it's
Could
called
everyone
you.
sit down? Everyone. Everyone just sit down. This is a restaurant. Everyone sit down.
That guy did an ad for supporting sending military equipment to other countries.
Yeah,
to
I'm going
fund
back
their
in the bag.
wars.
Money.
Don't worry, I got
Money.
this. I got this.
Okay. Oh, headshot. Oh, what a great
Usually that's
headshot.
$85. I'm out of here.
Let's do one more scene.
All right, class. Oh, yeah, you
Yes.
wanna do
Well,
that?
what? Oh, yes. What?
No,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
Yes.
Well, one of our students is leaving us today. Unfortunately, he won't be finishing his bowl or whatever he chooses to make because someone booked the part.
Someone booked a part?
Someone booked the part. Who was it?
It was
And
you.
where are you?
Yeah, where did you go? That's an interesting
Oh,
question.
sorry, I fell down.
Oh, and that's
sorry.
acting.
I'd fallen down earlier and I'd forgotten to get up.
My bowl finished.
It's awesome.
Who cares? We want to find out who got this role.
And
Okay.
what was it for? I hope
And-
it wasn't something bad and it wasn't that guy.
I've
It's
quit acting.
you. It's you.
Me?
No, the actor. I forget your name. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with names. The one who got punched in the face by Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Oh, me. Nathan. Nathan?
Nathan?
I did book. I'm sorry. I was trying to keep it under my hat, and I thought maybe the other actor that was here got a. Yes, I did. I booked a part. You don't want to know. You don't want to know about it. It's
Well, they
for-
posted it in the hallway across the hall, and the casting agency was so proud of your work, and we all are here at the community center, Nathan.
Is it out already? Is it already? I got YouTube here.
No, please
Pull it up.
don't.
Let's see it.
Please don't watch it. No.
What's
What
it
is-
for?
Nathan.
I don't know what it's called or anything or your name even, so I can't.
Is it a new controversial drug?
No, it's yeah, I mean kind of. It's just how it's made is a little bit controversial, and what it does is a little bit controversial.
Just take a photo of his face and search it, and it'll come right up.
No,
Okay,
Do
it's
that.
with a tablet. Is that okay? Can I take a photo with a tablet?
I
Can
just
you
think-
take a photo with a tablet? I don't know, actually.
That's
I
a
know,
different
Also,
class.
I-
I haven't taken that class yet.
I know you could
I
look
just-
at a photo with a tablet.
I booked this and now it's already on YouTube. It's like I just booked it, but they worked very
Whoa.
fast.
I found it. It was on the recommended. Okay, here. Why don't we all watch it? I'll put it on the Potter's wheel. Let's watch it.
Hi.
Do.
Try new oxoprosolone. We take all endangered species and powder them up into a sweet pill. You can take it and maybe you will have better performance in bed or on the track. It's performance enhancing in every which way.
Hi, I'm a local train conductor, Tony John, and I took this pill and I was much better on the track.
Thanks,
Train
Tony
guy.
John.
Hi, my name's Terry. I own a cottage. Recently, they took all the endangered snakes from around the forest and powdered them up. And I don't mind because I was afraid of the snakes. I mean, now the spiders are out of control and the whole ecosystem's fucked. But you know what? It's a lot less
Hi,
snaky
I'm a
around here.
Why
local
is this in the
professor who
commercial? Why is
like
this in the commercial?
snakes and spiders don't really come into contact as much as the guy was saying. So like removing the snakes didn't really give the spiders any special leg up. or anything.
Hi.
So killing
My
endangered.
husband wasn't performing, and now he's performing. So thanks, hi, just the cones.
Oxyprisorescolone.
Hi, I used to have a problem testimonials at the same
Nuts.
time as somebody else, but now
Okay.
I don't.
Fine.
Shut up, everyone. Okay, just get oxyprosolone zero cholesterol. Okay.
But be warned, it tastes like piss.
We take all endangered species and we powder them so nice and put it in a pill and you eat it.
Cut back to the classroom.
How do I turn it off?
That was like a 20-minute commercial.
Yeah, and they had like a conversation about whether or not it was bad for snakes in the commercial. I don't know why they left half of it in there.
Why were you so mad halfway through the commercial? You were so angry.
They filmed it. It was immediately filmed. I was wondering what, and then it's obviously done very quickly because it's on YouTube. I booked this today.
Good for you.
Thank you.
And that's going to be on the Super Bowl?
It's a Super Bowl ad. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys see that
Yeah.
Super Bowl ad that was just the desert, and then the big goop cloud came, and then the sun.
Yeah, where the sun did something questionable to the desert.
It's
Yeah.
on right now.
What?
All right, we'll end that there.
Yay.
Let's get Andrea back out here. Thank you, Andrea.
Yay.
Thank you so much for doing our guest spot. That was so fun. Those stories were all great.
Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Thank you guys.
So yeah, go to indianandcowboy.com, become a Patreon. Check it out. They're very cool. And this is the Sunday service, and we will do a show every week. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Is everyone okay and good?
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, it's Woody.
Okay, thanks. One more round of applause for Jesse for manning it all. All right, that's it for us. I hope you have a safe, good week. Live, laugh, love, learn. Lots of water, please. Drink it. All right, thank you. Bye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
This driving bit.